You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
We're officially on the downhill slide into the holiday season. Everything is cold and out here it's raining. But remember, very soon we will be getting our daylight back. 1 minute at a time. And to help us stave it off for a little bit, there is professional football. Welcome everybody to another stupid sports show. I'm Jim B, your host here on 1069 Click FM, live in color. Welcome everybody who's here. I see True North, William, Luke, and Kip in the chat, and I'm sure that you all will be bouncing around, as I believe Mr. Grassi is also streaming this game as well. I'm shocked that he wouldn't want to show us Tom Brady again. Just shocked. Anyway, I am genuinely excited for today's game between the Titans and the Bengals, because it's two teams that are, I think they both feel the need to prove that they are serious contenders, especially Tennessee, who, even though they are leading the AFC South, I don't think anybody is giving their talent and their coaching and their game planning the respect I believe they deserve. I mean, it's not as flashy as, Tua and the rejuvenated Dolphins offense. It isn't as surprising as the occasional flash from the Detroit Lions, but it gets the job done, and even though they're considered the worst in the league, in Cincinnati, they have got Jamar Chase is injured, and T. Higgins is stepping up rather well in that respect. But can they be consistent enough for this game to keep themselves firmly in the wild card hunt? Because I don't know if they catch up with the Ravens for the division. And Logan is here as well, and Luke is very, very tired. Hello, Kung Fu. You just vote for the Pepsi-flavored limes, but not for the lime-flavored Pepsi. Got it, True North. I will mark that down. All right, we'll start with 1st and 10. It looks like we got a nice stiff arm to start things from Perrine, who gets 7. That was a fun start to the game. Yep, I know. Yep, he just posterized number 51 for the Titans. That was, oh. Let's see if 51 can get some payback on a future play. 7 gained on that run to the far side, 2nd and 3. It'll be taken out of the shotgun, and it'll be number 85 himself, catching it for a gain of 4, flung out of bounds, gets the first down. The thing that I enjoyed most from the brief footage I saw of the fans in the stadium before the game were the little kids who were wearing the LSU gear. That is wonderful to see, that they still support him because he's Joe Shiesty, who worked magic at LSU. And that one is going to be incomplete. Very well covered and smothered by Adams, number 47 for the Titans. And it does stop the clock at 13:47. All right, 2nd and 10. Titans rush 5. Shiesty waiting in the gun and then decides to run it himself up the middle. He will have the first down. He slides around the 48. They'll mark him between the 48 and the 49. Oh, wow. Wow. We got off to a great start in this game. Yep, that is... I can hear some meowing coming out of the kitchen. True North, I have no good advice to give you on this front, except to occasionally consider just randomly humming a piece of music, you know, to distract yourself. Whatever that music may be, whether it's some Bruce Cockburn or maybe Gordon Lightfoot, or if you're really, really, really desperate, that old-timey stripper music with the trombone. And that pass is knocked down at the line by number 94. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now for the Bengals. I guess that would also necessitate me getting red zone, Luke. But also, I kind of like to focus on one game. And I appreciate and love getting all the updates on all the other games that are going on. Don't get me wrong. But I guess it's what also makes me one of those assholes who likes to listen to entire albums in one sitting, as T. Higgins making some monster work get done, but all the Titans defenders say that the flag that is coming up is on Cincinnati. So we have to wait and find out. Referees are discussing it. And I'm having fun at the moment because for my audio hookup, pass interference on the Bengals. For my audio hookup that I have in here to monitor everything, currently the TV audio is not coming in for me to listen to, so I'm losing all the announcements and the commentary, which are usually great help. Oh, so that's what they were calling on, because the defender got shoulder checked by a crossing receiver. Okay. Well, it's now 3rd and 13. They are back across the 50 to their own 45. 3 receivers to the left. And is fought for by number 16, but number 23 will come out on top, defending very well for Tennessee, and they're going to have to punt. Not exactly a 3-and-out, but definitely not the start that Cincinnati wanted. Irwin getting up there, but could not reach it through the defender's arms. Sticks. Welcome back. Cincinnati just punted away on their opening possession. Now it's being run back by the Titans. Spun around at the 17 and will be covered in players there. And we will get to see Mr. Ryan Tannehill come out and see what simple magics he can work. All right, now let's try to fix this. Gonna have to mute for a second, folks, just in case this thing comes on at full volume. Nope, I just have a busted TV. Friggin-tastic. Happy Sunday, everybody. Oh, goodness. Oh, that... Part of me goes, yes, that is very, very great of them to do. But also another part of me goes, oh, that's a clever distraction. Well, Heather, I have never gotten the edge from you too of that being one of the celebrities I look like. Oh, I should take a look at it. Oh I'm about to be very disappointed. I can feel it. I'm about to be very disappointed. All right. Here it comes. What? Wait. Wait, what? I'm sorry, wait. Like he's the Invisible Man? What are we, fucking David Blaine here? I'm more confused than pissed off because I don't understand what the hell they're going for. Are they trying to plant an idea in Disney's head for a remake of Angels in the Outfield to Angels on the Gridiron? Is that what? What the shit is this? I don't even know. Wow, now I'm just confused. Oh, good luck. Good luck, Germany. Hope you can recover after getting embarrassed by Japan. And meanwhile, looks like Tennessee is going to take their time and grind their way down the field. Oh, God. Did they even have like an announcement like, we promise the statue will be here soon, but it was a day late, so this is what the position is going to be like? Sean Taylor was an invisible missile. Yeah, I think I'll save that rant for another time. Yep. I definitely will. By the way, it looks like the Titans have already crossed into Bengal territory. Welcome back, John. Oh no, they still haven't gotten across. They've only now just gotten across their own 40. And thank you for reminding me, Kettle. We definitely do need some of that right now. And there's the cup. just to answer the questions about whether I actually use the products that I endorse on this show. Oh, better get a little bit more in there. Yeah. There we go. All the headlines. World is disgusted by Sean Taylor statue. I think the reactions wouldn't be as strong if the revelation. Well, for a lot of people, they seem to whip out. Washington seems to whip out the Sean Taylor died and we are remembering him card on a very frequent basis. And that pass was knocked down at the line, incomplete. Yeah, that's kind of the point. It's not a statue, it's a costume display. That's what it feels like. There's no essence of the person that you get from a statue. And that can depend on a number of decisions that are made during the process. Well, give underneath, as that receiver will be about 3 short of the first down. And it looks like Titans are going to punt. Indeed, John, Kitty does go meow. And as you can see, this show is brought to you today by Legal Coffee, the Mexican instant coffee guaranteed 99.5% guaranteed to not contain methamphetamines or copium, but so much fentanyl. Punt is away. They call for fair catch at the 7. And we will get Joe Shiesty back out on the field to the joys of all the little LSU fans who showed up today. It looks like there's also a holding penalty against the Bengals. So, going to be about... Oh, I thought they were close enough that it would be half the distance to the goal, but it's a straight 10-yard penalty. And now there's a Titan is Jones who had to take a minute getting up, and now, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a display. It's a museum exhibit. You know, that's essentially... It's the jerseys that get hung up in the Hall of Fame, which is very, very different than like the busts of the Hall of Fame. And if any of you have been there, you know what I'm talking about. That is just an incredible thing to walk through, because those busts have more of the person, more of the life in them than that. I want to be actually able to see Sean Taylor in the Sean Taylor statue. Yeah. Dan Snyder is cheap. He's one of those people, doesn't know who the hell he is. Well, he knows what he wants, but he doesn't know what the hell is going on. I swear, he cannot get forced out by the NFL soon enough. And I know it'll have to. I know that it'll have to be at the level of dead girl or live boy for him to be forced out, but yeah, it cannot come soon enough. Apparently both these teams started 0-2, and like I said, now they're both just looking for respect and a leg up in the AFC playoff race. I'm assuming right now in the AFC playoff picture that the Chiefs hold the number one seed at the moment. Oh, we have 3rd and 8 right now. Looks like the Tennessee defense is going to hold strong. Yeah, and that pass was way off target for Boyd. 4th down and whoosh. Okay, so the Chiefs are number 2. So the Chiefs are safe until that round. Oh, damn. That punt return is taken on the go from the receiver, caught a defender off guard, enables him to get up to the 40. So playoffs start this week, assuming no changes. It would be wild card would be Bills, Jets, Titans, Bengals, and Ravens, Dolphins. Oh man. Oh man, the AFC playoffs are going to be so fun this year. I think the NFC is just going to be an absolute dumpster fire. As a matter of fact, let's check that out again. Other side, NFC Vikings would be playing the Seahawks in the wild card. Oh, that could be fun. 49ers playing the Giants. Holy crap. And the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. You know what? Buccaneers, Cowboys. I would very much like to see that game. Not because I'm particularly fond of either of the teams, but more from the perspective of a man saying, "Let them fight," as Godzilla and Mothra are squaring off in the distance near the city. A little morbid, yeah. Yeah, that is a that is a valid point, True North. The Vikings appear to have no defense. But I'd also like to see how they finish out the season. I think that will be very telling for their playoff, for how they'll do in the playoffs, because it is possible, as we've seen a couple times this season, for portions of the teams to make turnarounds. You know, there's been the improvement that the Lions had after we fired our defensive backs coach. You know, there's been the resurgence of the Kansas City defense. Okay, I'm going to look up that word so you all don't have to, as I was just informed what type of... Oh look, avulsion fracture thumb was the second thing that popped up from Google search. I can't imagine why. Ah. Oh. Extreme force to the joint that causes the ligament to rip away from its attachment, taking a piece of bone with it. Ooh. Meanwhile, we have a neutral zone infraction on the Bengals. So yeah, there's still a game going on. We're just kind of cruising and analyzing the news because it feels like a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Ooh, yeah. Like, as somebody who has managed to tear every single ligament in his ankle from a very, very bad landing during a game of volleyball. Oh yeah, there's still a game happening here, isn't it? Yeah, we're down to 5:15. Yeah. I gotta be honest, I think I goofed. I goofed on this one, guys. This one, I think as much as we want to see who wins, I think it's... I'm not sure if what we're seeing right now is good for either team's playoff chances. And meanwhile, we have another holding penalty on the return team, and they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. Cats with jobs, huh? Well, let's get that copied. Check that out. First chance I get, True North. Yeah, but that does not sound good at all, Luke. Or because the rest of that division, I don't see a single one of those teams, especially not the Saints, but I'm talking specifically about the Falcons. Being able to be consistent for long enough to, you know, get back into the playoff race like that. Mm. Mm. Oh, you getting your John Hughes on over there, Logan? Uh, oh, I spent a good portion of this past holiday watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I kind of love that movie. Oh. If not only for the movie itself, but also for like a weird time capsule, like that you could see what parts of America were like back in the 1980s. And it's just in little things like the fact that there was still smoking allowed in a lot of hotel rooms. Kind of have to look for it now, but I figured Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Finally, we are under 5 minutes to go in this quarter. Oh, we're getting an update about Tua having to buy some time and extend the play with his feet so he could get a pass to Smith for a touchdown. Oh. And then Joe Burrow gets sacked. I think the defense is definitely making up for that early stiff arm now. Ooh. And wasn't the offensive line of the Bengals supposed to be improved? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait. Sorry, I don't have the scores up, so I. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. Andy, talk me through this. How did the Broncos defense allow this? I thought that was supposed to be a solid unit. Oh. Sticks. All the sacks at this point. Running way across the field, the Titans returner will get to about the 48-yard line. But they have great field position. Maybe they can get down and actually score some points. Oh, I don't know. Really? It was Patrick Surtain. Burned again? Oh. Oh yeah, Jordan Davis is on the defensive line for the Eagles, right, Logan? Yeah, it's going to be a real fucking shame if Joe Burrow has a brief career because the Bengals didn't bother to get an offensive line and scheme to protect him better. Listen, Sticks, we'll tell you when you're older, okay? Just hold that thought for another year or two. Oh. Oh man, this is gonna be a this isn't this is yeah, this is turning into what seems like an awful week for football. Well, except for the Thanksgiving games. I mean, a lot of those were fun in one way or another. But yeah, this just feels like these games just feel like everybody's hungover. Am I the only one? I mean, I might be crazy. Part of the chat is trying to fire Hackett. Wait. Oh, you mean the Badgers? For a brief moment, Luke, I thought you said that they were hiring Luke Fickell for the Packers. And damn. Somehow Jets Bears starting their backup QBs is better than this game. Well, I'm on the antenna. I actually know that that's the other game that I have. So, just out of curiosity, we will get that on the return, and we will flip between those. It's okay, Sticks. I mean, that was a lot happened. A lot happened last night, and well, it came out well for USC fans. So bully for you guys. Nice to have you back in the playoff picture or the championship picture. I'll see if we can catch anything fun going on in the Bears-Jets game. And if that one does somehow turn out more fun, well, at the end of the first quarter, it's already 7-3, so that's definitely a leg up on things. Completion by Tannehill over the middle. Grinding catch by the tight end to get down to the 41. That is Hooper. Mr. Hooper never goes away. He just reappears in another team when you need him the most. You just what, the Pac-12? Yeah. So I take it from that it's been a while since the Trojans had done anything in the Pac-12, and it's been mostly Oregon and other people running all over the place. And that run is going to be, to the far side, is going to be buried by Hill and the rest of the Bengals run defense. The other game is Commie Falcons, and it's already 7-3. Wow. How awkward is it going to be when all the teams that people can't stand to watch become offensive powerhouses and all the classic money-making teams become defensive stalwarts, and the NFL has to choose whether they focus on the babies or give them the points because the points are what matter for entertainment. A lot of late season chokes or losing games we should have won. That was an incomplete pass, by the way. Just off the hands of the receiver. Tannehill got hit at the end of that throw. Not too bad, though. And the receiver made good effort. 3rd and 9 now. Got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tannehill operating out of the gun. And over the middle again to number 15, Westbrook Ikine. And that is a first down into Bengals territory. And this was just a nice, well-placed bullet where Tannehill knew Westbrook could get it. Yeah, I think they'll have shot themselves in the foot because they spent all this time trying to turn the league into this high-scoring, constant bonanza, and then now the offense is, and now I think there is a resurgence for certain teams of defensive-minded play that is helping them win in a big way. I'm rambling. As a USC fan, confused on why people Sam Darnold was good enough for a first-round pick. Like, he was good. You could tell just from how he played that he was good enough for college, but wasn't going to do it in the pros. Check. Let's see. Dolphins still 10-0. Oh. Well, apparently the Broncos have gotten into Carolina territory, so they might be getting that one back. Oh, and it's now 10-7 in the Bears-Jets game. We'll pay attention to this one for a while, just because it seems like things are actually happening. Because it's now 10-7. Jets, and motherfucking Mike White is on the field at what looks like a cold, rainy day in the Meadowlands. If I haven't said it before, cold and rainy is the worst possible weather combination that there is. I will take anything else besides cold and rainy. Mike will fake the handoff, and pass is broken up. The defense saw that coming very well. Jackson nearly in on an interception. They were winning 7-3, but the Bears apparently got a touchdown and took the lead 10-7. When I tuned in, they had just kicked off. Yeah, I'll get back to the clock eventually, Luke. It's just nice to see a game where something is happening. And pass was too high from Ryan Tannehill. Oh yeah, we are in the second quarter, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, apparently just happened, Heather. I didn't know about it until I checked out the game, and the Cincinnati defense managing to stuff Derrick Henry for one. Third and 9 now. Am I already out of coffee? Yes, I am. Oh. All right, please, let something happen in this game. The Titans are in the red zone at the Bengals 15. Off-target throw for Woods. It's 4th and 9. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Oh, it's Eli Apple. Thank you, Eli Apple. Broncos get a field goal, and they're on their way to 16 points. Oh, Perna is going to lose his damn mind. Oh, look, the Titans kicked a field goal. They're on the board. This is going to be 10-0, isn't it? 10 to fucking nothing. Well. Not yet. Not until he gets his steamed about Nathaniel Hackett as he did about Pat Shurmur. Then we'll know. Yeah, I think about one cup of regular coffee is all I can do today. Any more, I'll probably fly off into space. You can imagine what that looks like. So, in a rare back-to-back live sponsorship, this stream is also brought to you by Legal Decaffeinated, a Mexican decaffeinated instant coffee that is 99.4% guaranteed to not contain methamphetamines or copium. But oh, you thought original Legal had fentanyl? Whew! Wow, boy. Legal Decaffeinated. Whoo boy. Oh, I'm going too far with these. All right, the clock has stopped. They have finally brought us back from the many commercials. And we wait for the kickoff. I'm wondering if that's Randy that's back. Booted into the end zone either way, so Bengals will start their own 25. Hey. It's all right, man. It's all right. Hey, I never thought I'd be the person that would end up drinking decaf, but I did it to break myself of what was a very long time and problematic caffeine fix that I had. And I just stopped buying regular coffee, and for a while whenever I got a craving for caffeine, I would just drink the decaf, and did wonders. It was kind of like a nicotine patch. Yeah. Man, I'm advertising coffee to a chat full of people who don't drink it. Oh, my demographics are so fucked. All right. And Perrine appears to be getting the bulk of the work today. Haven't seen, I guess maybe Mixon has an injury. Late pressure from the far side, and a great catch by number 88, having to leap up to pluck the ball out of the air. Takes them into Titans territory. Jets just fumbled twice on the same play and still let the Bears get it? Oh. The butt fumble returns. And he does the insane in the membrane celebration as he gets off the field. All the receivers go in motion toward the far side of the line, which of course means they run it back towards the near. Perrine will go head first into the fray, pick up about 4. Kung Fu, as long I did cold and rain at Lambeau, and that did not help. In addition to the horrible beating that the Jets laid on the Packers that day. But, you know, you do you, and his hands were ahead of his brain, and he had it, caught it, and just essentially slammed it to the ground. Yep. Damn. Ah. I understand. You like to watch. Extra pressure brought by Tennessee, and it passes well defended by number 21 for Tennessee. They were looking for Hurst on a crossing route, and dude got his arm in there. And now, the man, the myth, the legend, Evan Shooter McPherson. Wind is whipping around for him right now. Oh, snow games. We don't get enough snow games. This is going to be a 47-yard attempt. And that shit is true and through. We have 11:30 to go, and excitement of excitements, the Bengals have gotten a field goal. Yeah. And I could... Yeah, the next snow game I want to see, I will definitely want to see snow game between the Patriots and the Bills in Buffalo. That's what I would like to see. That feels like the ultimate snow game. Meanwhile, while we're on break here, we're going to flip back over to the other game. Hello, Geezer. Cincinnati tied it up on the leg of Evan McPherson just now. And the defense is... Well, the Tennessee defense is clamping down pretty hard on the Bengals. We're struggling without Jamar Chase to get anything break. And now the Bears are going to try to work a sneak on 3rd and 1. Simeon will be drilled. He will not get that first down. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get you. I get you, Heather. Coffee is too bitter for a lot of people. But I guess there's also... some people also, like, prepare it badly or make it wrong in some way so that it ends up tasting bitter. Like, there's ways to take that away, just, bleh. Oh, hey, chill all you need to, Geezer. I'm not sure what kind of antics would be going on the Grossi server to drive anything away. Yeah, this is also kind of why I'm wary about creating a Discord, because as much as I believe that the people who are really enthusiastic for it will use it responsibly, it's just this kind of accepted fact in like online social circles and fandoms that there will always be like a certain percentage of dickheads. And no matter how nice the rest of the fandom may be, there'll always be a certain percentage of dickheads. Now, in a small fandom, that's not very noticeable. It may just be one or two people you can easily ignore. But if it gets over a couple thousand, yeah, 1,300 people, yeah, I'd give it a good 5-10%, because that's about the natural average of the people who are just unafraid to show it. Like, think about this chat compared to Tom's chat, like, say, versus the fandoms for like certain video games or anime online that could have like hundreds of thousands or even millions of people. And if that percentage stays, then once you get into 5 to 10% of a million, that's about, let me see, 100,000. Yeah, that's 50 to 100,000 guaranteed dickheads. And that's rough. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about them, geezer. Not one bit. We're gonna go back to the Titans game. Oh, holy crap, the Titans got a touchdown. I completely missed that because I assumed it was just going to remain deadlocked forever. And only 15 seconds have passed. What, did they get a kick return or something? And no, I think based on how they're focusing on the one gasping guy who's out of breath. Baltimore almost had a TD, dropped by Demarcus Robinson, now 6-0 after another field goal. Short kick to the Bengals will be fielded at the 10 and immediately runs into a pile of people at the 23. We'll get to maybe the 24. Bodies are flying. Henry ran it 75 yards, then fumbled for Burks to recover. Oh, geezer, Luke, who is in the Grassi server and has some power there, would like to know some information from you. And we'll dump off to Hurst, and he gets a nice shield from one of his receivers. We'll get about 7 before he's shoved out of bounds. And the Broncos just got a 52-yard run. And then we have a flag. Pass interference on the offense. Wait. Wait. What? Oh, Latavius Murray? Ah. He's on my fantasy team. I don't know. He's one of the few names I can remember from my fantasy team. I think Philip Lindsay is still on my fantasy team, and he's definitely not signed by anybody. Oh, yeah. We got some drama going on right now. That run by Perrine was stopped in, or Pirine, whichever it is, stuffed in the backfield. Be right back. Oh, they're calling it incomplete, I think, on that pass. Yep. And then the Broncos just fumbled. So, every once in a while, this little boy gets a hair up his butt and he desperately wants to go outside. I think it's just because very, very often he senses that some of the neighborhood ferals that used to beat up on him are around, and he wants to go out and give it the old college try. Oh, you have a nice pass over the middle, but receiver slips. That was Taylor who slipped before he could make another move. Well, I've never heard his opinion on Sir Purr, honestly, Andy. I haven't heard him say a word against Sir Purr, so who knows? And the Jets are having a Jets day. Hey. Oh, that actually reminds me. Yeah, buddy, you can settle down right here. You're safe. Let me check the stand-ins real quick. I am curious about something. Very specifically, the standings in the NFC North. Okay. All right, y'all would know the finicky details better than me, but if the Packers lose today, they would be at 4-8. Bears would be, if they won today, would be 4-8. So if the Bears embarrass the Jets, and the Packers fall to the Eagles on Sunday Night Football, who would be in third and who would be in fourth? Washington going for a tying field goal, and Perna's chat is asking Jesus for help. Sorry guys, Jesus is a basketball fan. Fumbled the field goal, Chicago got it, ran it back, also fumbled it, just got it, dropped it again, and Chicago piled on it. Jesus can't help the North. Packers have the tiebreaker. Because of division record, conference record, points scored? What's their tiebreaker? All right. Packers beat the Bears. That is correct, I think. Yeah. And it's verified. Yeah, I would think he'd start praying to Satan. I mean, isn't that who helped Tom Brady all these years? Well, it's currently 14-10. The Jets are back on top of Chicago. Chicago is starting back from their own 25. Yep, I heard Spain versus Germany. Could Germany be getting their butt handed to them right out of the tournament this year? Honestly, Tim, it sounds a lot more fun with the Trevor Siemian versus Mike White. And Cade York was wide left on a 38-yard field goal. Bloody fantastic. Meanwhile, we see Derrick Henry. Doing what he do. Hello, Rebecca. We just hanging out, taking in the spectacle that is the Titans-Bengals. 2nd 11 from their 29. And another quick stop of Henry by Hendrickson. Maybe a gain of 2. Hey, Rebecca. This is Monty's tail. It says hello. The rest of him is down here. I may be able to get him back up into view. Let's see. Hey, buds. I got you, buddy. There you go. How's that? Oh. And they go up for it. It's a battle for the ball at midfield. It is incomplete. Now 4th and 9. If anything, this chat is getting its cat fixed today. And Tannehill had to throw that one under pressure because 23 just was untouched through the line. Be punted away now. Fielded at the 16, run back up to the 28. There is a flag, not sure where it came from. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully, Geezer, they take this and learn from it. We've got one referee with a hat off. That usually means that somebody went out of bounds. Oh, it's some kind of personal foul on the defense. Uh-oh. Oh, I can feel your rabbit kicking instincts about to go off, buddy. They're calling some kind of personal foul. Oh, on Flowers for shoving the dude further out of bounds. Okay. That's why. We had a double doink in the Germany game. Oh, Christ. It's true. It is. If they run out of flags, they start throwing their hats. That is true. And Pirine catches over the middle and forces his way to the 39, fighting for possession of the ball all the way. Clock has suddenly gotten down below 8 minutes to go in this half. Up to their own 40 now. Pitch behind the line to Pirine. And it will net him maybe 2 on the far side of the field. Clock will continue to run. Yeah, the only prerequisite for holding Monty is I got to make sure his back legs are supported so he feels safe. He's not completely droopy yet. And Angie, just as long as she feels like she is on her perch, she will she will be comfortable. Extra pressure is picked up. Another case of the O-line holding strong, and he has to slide after running forward for 4. Joe Burrow waited as long as he could not find anybody open. The Titans defense not letting very much up. Oh yeah, the few people that were briefly open, they all got open at the times he wasn't looking, and so they had to rush. And the Titans fans are banging on the wall as the Bengals fans who have made the trip are looking grim. Underneath to Hurst for a first down again, and all the Titans defenders are trying to rip the ball out of his arms, but he held on with both of them. And they have finally crossed into Titans territory with that pass play. And from the number of replays that we are getting of that, it seems that the Bengals are content to try to run out the clock on the rest of this half. Meanwhile, Burrow directs traffic and runs forward to pick up a first down with his legs. They are now inside the 30. Below 4:45 to go in this game. That's exactly what they're doing. They're taking their time, and play clock is down to 10 again. Burrow working out the shotgun, 2 receivers sent out to the right, so they throw left to Pirine, and that goes nowhere. The defense had their eye on him the whole damn time. We passed the 4-minute to go mark here in the second quarter, so it's going to be second down and 14 now, I think. Yeah, looks like 67 got confused about what play they were going with and where he needed to be. Just decided to go downfield, but And with his arm, he goes back to Hurst, who will leapfrog a defender to get back to the line of scrimmage and then hop again forward out of bounds to pick up at least 3. Hurst getting a lot of touches today and trying to make a name for himself out there. Clock will continue to run. I wouldn't be surprised after this play, somebody's got to start using their timeouts. Third and 12, out of the gun, extra pressure coming. And a fucking amazing grab from Pirine, who managed to get open far down the sideline inside the 15. Holy crap. Damn. And Tom gets the first down. Would we expect anything less? And with that, we hit the 2-minute warning. The Bengals have made it into the red zone. They still have all of their timeouts, as does Tennessee. So, what do the Bengals do in this situation? I gotta admit, I'm not sure. No one covered the center for the sneak, and now Bucks are 20 yards downfield. Wow. That is... That seems like a major gaffe, Tim. And who the hell are the Bucks playing today? I've already tried to push it out of my mind. Oh, they're playing the Browns. And the Browns are leading them. Man. Honestly, this might become the Jacoby Brissett revenge game for all the years that he had to listen to Brady go on and on. Meanwhile, Falcons and Commanders are tied at 10. Jets still have the lead on the Bears 14-10. Panthers now lead 10-3 over the Broncos. Dolphins are beating up the Texans 27-0. Oh God. Oh no, that result is going to make for a very, very ugly South saga this week. Yeah, I can feel it. Ravens and Jaguars are just 2 field goals, and that's the only difference. Wow. Oh, don't worry, True North. They are still very much alive. They just go by different names these days. And I don't want to hear what those names are in the comments either. Thank you in advance. And now the Bucks will have a 42-yard attempt. A great run by Pirine and just 5 seconds is all it takes for a Bengals touchdown. Finds a great lane, steps his way through the tacklers that are trying to drag him down at the 2. Dang. Yeah. It would surprise me none that I'm behind with my live TV signal. Officially 10-10. And don't worry, Monty is getting all the chin scritches that he possibly needs. Uh-oh, and now the refs are in conference with the Bengals coaches. Apparently there is a flag. Neutral zone infraction, and that penalty. Are they going to assess it on the kick? And Brady has the ball to start the second half. Oof. And that run by Pirine was something. Like, I think now more than ever the Bengals need to sink any capital they have into improving offensive line, because now they can develop a 2-headed monster with Mixon and Pirine. So, not to put ideas out into the universe, but maybe it'll reach its way to the ownership box of the Bengals, and they might hear it and take action. And touchback on the kickoff, of course. A start from the 25 once again for Tannehill and the little offense that could. I don't know anymore. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Something could happen. We could get some great receiving out of Burks. First time they try it is a pass up the middle to number 15, who will be brought down at the 44. That is Westbrook Kine. And they are right up at the line again. Quick snap. It will be a run up the middle from Derrick Henry, who will get another first down, tackled after a gain of 11. Okay. Suddenly the camera focuses on Eli Apple. I wonder why. Are already in Bengals territory. That tackle will probably leave them about a foot short of the first down. Oh, they give it to him. 1st and 10. They're just a yard away from the field goal line. They're going to do a quick dump off to Henry, but there is a flag out of the backfield. He'll get brought down near the first down marker. But it's going to be a holding penalty on the Titans. Interception in the end zone to end the half. Oh, and Cody's coming in to antagonize the Patriots fans. Hey man, that was a hell of a game on Thanksgiving, Cody. I'm real sorry that you guys lost Von Miller for it, and I hope that knee thing isn't too serious. High pass for Hooper, who gets them back to the field goal target line. And the clock will stop at 47 seconds as someone has finally taken a timeout. Yeah, but it's also the Texans, man. It's also the Texans. I mean, yeah, the Dolphins are good, but it's still the Texans. Titans have taken their first timeout and now are at 2nd and 8. From the Bengals 32, they're going to attempt a wide receiver screen, which will net them about 4, maybe 5. It did not get out of bounds, and that will burn through, I think, their second timeout. Yeah, I remember Cody. That was supposed to be like some grand preview of the Super Bowl, and now it's... Hey, it might be an opportunity if the Rams' injury luck at QB continues, and I don't wish it to, but Case Cookus might get in because he was signed to the Rams practice squad to increase the QB depth. And that is another catch. Clock will continue to run. Robert Woods brought down near the 18. Officially marked just inside the 20. Low snap to Tannehill in the gun. Passing through the pressure. That will only get us 2. Clock will stop at 17 seconds, and I will assume that is Yep. Tennessee taking their final timeout of the half. All hail Case Cookus. And I mean, the unspoken good news of that is that Case Cookus is healthy enough to play and be on a practice squad after that injury that took him out of the USFL championship game. So I'm glad to know that, and I hope he gets a... it'll be wonderful to see him get a chance for an NFL game. And Tyreek Hill got boomsticked. And is in and out of the hands of Hooper as Hilton came in to make the play. Clock now down to 12 seconds. Third and 8 now. This might be their last opportunity to get into the end zone. It's going to be an easy field goal from here. Four-back sitting in coverage. And they go for it. They try to find number 15 right at the goal line, but he has 4 different defenders around him. Incomplete. So we're going to have a nice slog to end this as they wait through the field goal and a talk up evaluation through the inevitable kickoff and then a single kneel down. Oh, that's not Randy. That's Caleb Shulak, who is out for the field goal. And it's no good. It just went wide right. Wait, did it get deflected? I can't tell. Tennessee will receive the kickoff at the second half. And they'll just let the clock run. With that, folks, we have reached halftime. Believe it or not. And, yeah, we actually had stuff happen in this game. Who would have thought? Well, I'm going to take our usual pause for the cause. Another Stupid Sports Show will be back on 106.9 Click FM after this. Oh. But I hope that you guys have been enjoying yourselves today. Whatever game you're keeping track of, honestly. And this will be a good challenge. This will absolutely be a good challenge. That other game appears to be on halftime as well. Yeah. There's Mike White warming up for the start of the second half. And Daryl Johnston rocking the 1970s upper middle class writer look, man. Yeah, that the Sunday Night Chaos is going to be fun. I am very much looking forward to it myself, geezer. All right. I do hate to do this, folks, but I need to take care of some cat business for a moment, so I'll just flip it back to the original channel, and I'll be back in at least 5. Told you I'd be back. And what do you know, just as I sit down, they announce the start of the 3rd quarter. And if you'd like to know what happened during that break, no, you really don't. Oh, Germany got the first goal in the game. Oh, good for them. And the 49ers Saints. Ooh. Oh. All right, Geezer, you say you've also followed the 49ers, and there was no goal. It was ruled offsides. Dang. What would you say are the strengths and weaknesses of the 49ers as they stand? Because I don't follow them very closely, except for what you will occasionally pop up in like the bigger headlines. Meanwhile, Bengals special teams celebrates stopping that run back at the 16. Good offense, mediocre secondary, good defensive front line. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, the Saints are going to have a rough day with that. And the 49ers' problem, it's the 49ers. Of course, their problem is injuries. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they're playing hopscotch in pothole-ridden roads with the number of injuries that they get. And a pass that's broken up by Eli Apple. Bet you didn't think I'd say those words today, did you? Now the Dolphins lead 30-0. Oh, poor Houston fans, if however many of them are left. And the Raiders and the Jags had a lightning delay. Crap. And Tannehill just got sacked by number 94, Hubbard. A definite 3 and out. Titans will be forced to punt. Is bobbing for apples how COVID started? God, I don't think I've heard anybody mention bobbing for apples outside of like 1950s horror films. And we all know how much we enjoyed vaccines in the 1950s. Am I right, polio? Ineligible kicking team player, number 42, illegally downfield. What? Wait, what? Oh. That is a penalty I've not heard called in a while, I think. Yeah, it definitely has been a while since that one. Oh my God, Jags are now in the red zone with a chance to take the lead. Let the chaos happen. Let the chaos happen. It's what we all want. Oh, this is a good day. Man, let's check on these scores. All right, Dolphins, Texans, 30-0. We're still tied at 10. Panthers are still up, and they're in Denver territory. Oh, boy. Commanders are at the Atlanta 49 as their third quarter is proceeding, and the Buccaneers are already in Browns territory. 10 minutes to go in their third quarter. Ravens are up 9-7 on the Jaguars, but they're first and goal at the Baltimore 6. Is that Julio Jones, or which Julio are we talking about, geezer? And P. Ryan on the carry there up the middle will gain about 8. And Bucks have gotten to the 15. Reception to Godwin. Julio Jones. So, oh. All right, I think I see how this drive is developing now. And before we know it, the Bengals are already in Titans territory. We got Boyd out to the right. They'll send Pirine up the middle again, who will grind his way to just short of the first down. A half a yard shy. It's about 12:46 to go in this game. Almost half the quarter, too. Ooh, and Tampa scores a TD. Can the Browns answer back? Meanwhile, over here, that rushing play that would have gotten the first down has been marred by a flag. And it's a holding penalty on Lael Collins, which will set them back 10 yards. Puts them back to inside the Titans' 46. Oh yeah, red zone do go burr. And the protection is there. Not a thing for the Bengals receivers. Boyd is frustrated on the sidelines. That pass was intended for him. Oh, he slipped in his route. That's all it was. And for a wad of a cleat, the drive was lost. And the Bengals are forced to punt. It is fair caught at the 10 by number 80 for Tennessee. Yeah, the Tampa Bay Brady's up 17-10. We are officially at 11:36 to go in this game. And I'll take the time to say hi to anybody who is just lurking on the channel but not chatting for whatever reason. Glad to have you here anyway. I hope you're enjoying your day and that you got something good to drink. Let's go back to the scores. See if I get surprised by anything. Oh, well. Oh, look who's back. Little Miss Puke on my pants. You feeling better now? Nope, I think she wants to go for round 2. Wilson had cramps and Tyree was pulling him in a jokingly manner to the sidelines. Dang. Sometimes the comedy just happens, geezer. And sometimes at the worst possible moments. The Panthers have gotten a touchdown. The Bloody Panthers. Oh, so it's going to be the 17-3 Broncos. Odd. The hell happened to the Broncos defense? When injuries overrated? Ugh. Or are they just trying to tank to lower the value of the Broncos and force the Waltons to sell it? If so, that's some genius level chess. Meantime, touchdown to the Commanders. Oh yeah. Press F to pay your respects. I know my meme origins. Oh. What a day, what a day. And Angie thinks that she needs to open up the menu for me. Panthers fumbled at the goal line, recovered, and got a touchdown. Ooh. Yeah, Perna's probably not handling things very well. The Commanders missed the point after attempt. Oh, man. All right. $10:56 to go. And now it is Tannehill's turn to take the ball himself, take a couple of shots in the process. But looks like he's all right. He'll pick up 4. He kept waiting for something to materialize before last possible second saying, boom, and damn it, I'm going to get something out of it. That's some good veteran decision making. And a quick pass and a quick hit on Robert Woods, but they will have the first down. Clock will continue to run. We are officially 10 minutes to go in the third. She's trying to be cute. Denver's only wins are the Texans, the Jaguars, and the 49ers. Overthrown by Tannehill, who was once again getting hit just as the pass was thrown. I gotta imagine he's getting knocked around a good bit. His hand got caught underneath him as he fell. Doesn't look like anything's broken, just it was a bit uncomfortable. All right. From their 23, under center, it'll be a handoff to Derrick Henry, stopped in the backfield, and who is that? Hilton. Coming from out of nowhere to bring down Henry before he can do any damage. Oh. And now we're monitoring Tannehill's ankle, which is taped up. 3rd and 10. Low snap for Henry. But they end up giving it to number 85, who tries best but will be stopped by Cincinnati before the first down. Bengals will have to punt. You serious? There's a skunk on the loose at the Browns game? Oh boy. That punt is a touchback. Bengals will get it at the 20. Oh. Man, I can't wait for this animal to get blamed for a team getting cursed at the end of this season. I cannot wait. So it's either going to be the Browns or the Buccaneers. Let's see. Okay, I guess it would depend on opponent, but yeah, also Justin Tucker, he's Mr. Automatic. If I had him, I would start him all the time, no matter what game it was. What was the logic you had for Gould over Tucker? I'm genuinely curious. I'd like to know. Only time Tucker should be on the bench is the Ravens' bye week, is what Luke believes. Well, what can I say? Some of us have deep-seated convictions about these things. All right, score check. Score check. Panthers 17-3. The Broncos have made it out to their 41. A positive. Dolphins look like they're about to start another drive to break the heart of Texans fans even more. Jets are in Chicago territory to the 25. They still lead by 7. And the Falcons are approaching midfield, trying to catch up from being down by 6 to the Commanders. Buccaneers still holding sway over the Browns, 17-10. Bucks currently starting at their own 11. And the Ravens-Jaguars finally get to halftime, but the Jaguars have taken the lead 10-9. Today is bonkers. Baltimore at Jacksonville, San Francisco versus New Gould at home versus Tucker on the road. All right. Actually, John, I understand where you're coming from. Hey. Hey, it's all right, John. One of the things that I learned early on is sometimes we can talk ourselves into doing really stupid things for really dumb reasons. And whether it's in a fantasy football game or your one's personal life, and I've done both, we all fuck up a little bit. Definitely not a fuck up there by number 85 for the Bengals. Catching that right near the 37-yard line on the sidelines. T. Higgins getting the first down and plenty more. Yeah. Yeah, the Panthers are winning. It is everything right now. Everything is everything, as Lauryn Hill would have said. After winter must come spring. Everything is everything. Now that's supposed to go the other way. Yeah, we're getting close to 6 minutes to go in the third. And the camera focusing on Hurst again because of the plays that he had. Haven't seen him get anything so far in this half, or otherwise I might not remember. And it's a little too high for Pirine on that pass out of the backfield. Clock stops at 6:03, 3rd and 5 now for them. And just a nice little bloop over the air to... Is that Higgins again? I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell from the number. I didn't see the number. I don't know his face well enough. No, it was 83. That's Boyd. Boyd, we've been waiting for him to do some things. That's his first catch of the day. Holy crap. Mike White is 18 for 23. Yes, Packers game is tonight. And Boyd looks like he is shaken up on the play too. That's frustrating. Mike White season is back again, folks. Mike White season is back. Into the blue tent they go, where they perform dark alchemy and make transformations that should not be. Meanwhile, Pirine has to work his way to the outside and is able to just spider crawl for an additional 2 to 3 yards. It's going to be a short distance to the first down on this. But yeah, he is just propelling himself forward on his arm. It's like bouncing. That was cool. It does take them into Titans territory from the 44, 2nd and 2. Extra running help comes, but Pirine busts through it anyway. Will get about 7 yards in the first down. Oh, wow. The AP poll top 4 is Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and USC. Sticks? I think it made a number of people happy, Tim. Oh, that pass is incomplete, well defended by number 51. Intended for Taylor, I think. Yeah, now you just need to win Friday. Is that the Pac-12 championship? Oh yeah, I'm surprised that the score isn't more lopsided in that game. They'd have to be doing well to be keeping pace like that. And Joe Shiesty slides and gets the flag. Good job, Joe, on knowing when to slide. Every team Mike White has faced has had a B to start with their name. Yeah. That's going to be a personal foul on Amani Hooker. Add some yardage to that. The team is pissed, I'm sure. I'm sure Vrabel is vibrating on the 49th dimension right now. But he appears to be keeping his cool, whispering sweet nothings into the ear of the official. USC versus Utah, they were your only loss. Hard slam to the ground of Burrow. He just chucked the ball down to avoid the sack. Yeah, it's going to be intentional grounding. Loss of yardage, loss of down. Yeah. Yeah, I think that will be a candidate for a stream. Sticks. Most definitely. And the throw is a little high for Irwin that time. Now the Bengals have 3rd and 23. Could be. Oh God, Big Ten versus future Big Ten. Honestly, Luke, that I imagine, I kind of enjoy the thought of Michigan versus USC in the national championship because that would make a great start to a Big Ten rivalry. Am I wrong? And that pass play didn't get enough for the Bengals. It will be 4th down. We have close to 3 minutes to go, or under 3 minutes to go, in fact. But Shooter McPherson coming out. First one he made was from 47. This will be a 38-yard attempt. And it is true and through. Well, hello to you too, Ishii. Evan Shooter McPherson just put the Bengals up 13-10 on the Tennessee Titans. And it's 30-10. Jets over the Bears. Oh, man. Well, they seem to handle Notre Dame relatively well. I'm doing good, Ishii. Everybody else I can't speak for, but it's a general atmosphere of, Around here today, Angie has been doing disgusting things, is now chilling on her towel, doing other disgusting things. We got some Monty in the first half, and they're trying to convince me to buy Raspberry Sprite. And I'm just having a good time, looking forward to taking the rest of the day easy. This has been a good start, a really good start. Not missing too much important there. Let's check those scores out. Oh, the Texans are on the board now. 6 points. Good for them. Meanwhile, at least the field position battle is evening up in Broncos-Panthers. Still 17-3. 31-10 officially. The Jets got the point after attempt. Commanders are up 16-13 on the Falcons, but the Commies have the ball in Atlanta territory at the 42. Jags are trying to get things started on their end and have turned the ball over to the Ravens, who will get possession at the Jacksonville 40. Oh no. And Harrison is down for the Browns. Hey, that's why I say, Tim, that one of the ongoing and not very often mentioned sponsors for another stupid sports show is also fluoxetine. And whatever else helps you beat the odds and get through another day on this weird-ass rock. Fake motion, fake handoff, and Tannehill's gonna launch it. And that was Burks with a fantastic grab near the Bengals 20. Oh, damn, that was pretty. Gets his body in the right position and Tennessee, you all got something good in Burks. And a roughing the passer call on Trey Hendrickson, so that's going to help them even more. And now they're down at the Bengals 12. A lot of defenders in the box. They're not taking any pass play seriously. And probably very wise of them, because Derrick Henry just got about 5-6 yards. I don't blame Ishii for starting Russell Wilson. I mean, it was the Panthers. They're not supposed to do things like that. And the signal dies as Henry gets buried in right near the line of scrimmage, actually. Can't explain it. It's batted up in the air out of the hands of the receiver it was possibly intended for, number 85. Incomplete. And once again, they focus on Tannehill's ankle. Yeah, it was just right off of his friggin' face. And thankfully, fell down in a place where none of the defenders could get to it. So we will have a 24-yard attempt from somebody who has already but this time, they get the job done. And Tannehill appears to be moving tenderly. All right. Down to 39 seconds to go in the third quarter. And things are once again tied up. Yep. That ankle looks like they're going to need to do a retaping. Oh. And of course, Brady's going for it on fourth. Like this week, you started Matt Ryan over Kirk Cousins because he was going against the Patriots and only got 1 point for. And he got 21 off the Patriots. Oh. And who are they playing on Monday? I don't keep track of those games anymore. Oh, Monday is Steelers Colts and oh god. Oh, that game's going to be so ugly. Oh man. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to make bingo cards in general for that one. I think anybody who watches that game, they're going to need them. All right. Meanwhile, we got an injured Bengals player on the field. Does get helped up. He's slowly walking off. Meanwhile, Tannehill's playing FTL and laughing at the characters who died after he sucked all the oxygen out of their room on the spaceship. That's Collins, who is walking off the field now for Cincinnati. And, yep, offensive line problems. Calling offensive line problems on line 2. Meanwhile, 2nd and 5. Burrow comes back up to the line to make some adjustments. Back into the gun he goes. They're teasing extra pressure. And this was going to be a free play. And now he's trying to extend things. Launches it downfield and it is picked off but dropped. Incomplete. And that's how we will end the third quarter. There is a flag, though. Yes, Luke. I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the original offside flag. So, that'll be enforced when we get back for the fourth quarter. Yeah, they do. They just nobody bothered to take them, and I forgot to set them back up. Polka dot door. That has been. And Spain gets the first goal. Oh. Are they still in the first half of that game, True North, or the second half? Ah. It's not your bad, Tim. I just forget frequently. And so, just like I appreciate the requests and all the game updates and everything, I also appreciate people pointing out in a nice way when I have forgotten to do something. Alright, real quick, while we're on commercial here, and while they lock people in cages underwater for our entertainment, it looks like the Komet got stopped short of a first down there, but the ball did get punched out. And damn. Evans dragging the defender off the pile so that Komet can bring it back in. That was close. Second half, minute 64. And oh my gosh. Chicago has a run game. Chicago has a run game. A little late for it, but you know, it's nice to see. All right, back we go. I am proud of the Bears for taking out Justin Fields and protecting him. I do appreciate them doing that. We have ended each quarter with a tie score. From the 35, Burrow once again is going to try to go deep. That is a catch by Higgins on the sideline. Looked like he had two defenders to worry about. Oh yeah, he didn't start today. Trevor Siemian did. All right, 1st and 10. They have made it into Titans territory. They're at the 41. Everybody heads in motion over toward the left side of the line. And they catch them going to the right. Great job by the Tennessee linebackers to spot that play coming and get the pressure at the right time. Ravens are still just kicking field goals. Of course they are. Of course it would come down to the leg of Justin Tucker again. 2nd and 12 now for the Bengals, and 56 from Titans. That is Rice was on Irwin and just completely dominated him. Lessett. Hit back to the scoreboards real quick. Yep, Ravens up 12-10 now. Commanders are now up 19-13 over the Falcons. Panthers have increased their lead to 20-3. Well, at least the Bears are marching. Now the Buccaneers appear to be just out. And a play is blown dead for some reason. Yep, nobody's being clear about a thing. Oh, they wanted to challenge. They wanted to challenge that catch by Irwin, the one that I missed because my signal went out. Yep, Tennessee has challenged. And Cooper dropped an open pass on 4th down. Yeah, Ishii, the NFC playoff picture, Ishii, if the if the playoffs standings held and didn't change through the rest of the season, the 49ers would play the Giants in the wild card round. How do you think the 49ers would do? Yeah, no bingo today. Oh, yeah. You win, just not even a second thought about it. William confirms they would get absolutely destroyed by the 49ers. It wouldn't be pretty. Man, with Jimmy G behind center, how could it not be pretty, you know? I kid. Yeah, the Giants have hit a bit of a rough patch. But, like I said, we're at a very interesting point in the season. We'll only know what happens by watching the rest of it. It's not... I don't think there's anything prognostication or guessing can do. Because this season has been very weird. I can't think of a single thing that happened that people expected to happen. Everything is gobbledygook. Oh. Yes. Isn't that what we're all supposed to do at the 49ers game? We watch Jimmy? Yeah. Yeah, poor Rams. I hope at least if Case Cookie gets to play, he gets off a few cool running plays. I'm going to try for the end zone. Holy crap. T. Higgins getting the separation for a touchdown reception. Away quarterback gets the first touchdown of the game. The first passing touchdown. And T. Higgins doing... This is an example of T. Higgins doing just what I hoped he would for the Bengals today, which was to step up in the absence of Jamar Chase and do something to help, to help tilt the bounce in their direction. That point after from Shooter McPherson is good. We're at 13:42, and shock of all shocks, a touchdown has been scored. The kitty has gone meow. Not this one. She's just curled up and sleeping. Burrow to Higgins for the Bengals to take the lead. I knew I'd fix that at some point. Oh. And meanwhile, there's an injured Buccaneer, Dean, 35. I'm not very familiar with the Buccaneers roster. What side, what position? Oh, well, kickoff was fumbled but recovered in a very nonchalant manner, and it will be a touchback. Titans will start the 25 to try to tie this game up again. And we know Tennessee is capable of doing this. But can they actually get into the end zone? Not just win their way with field goals. Broncos making Sam Darnold look good. Oh, don't tell me that they scored again. Well, 23-3. Panthers over the Broncos. Who needs a regular consistent QB play when you've got a good kicker? All right, Falcons trying to get anything going against the Commanders. They're still down by 6 with 5 minutes to go in that game. The Ravens have the ball with 3 minutes to go in the third. They're close to midfield. Browns trying to get things going against the Bucks at their own 17. And the Jets, they're just toying with the Bears at this point. Faking the handoff to Henry. Goes out of the backfield and will throw it on the near side to number 16. That is Burks for the first down. And like I said, Tennessee, y'all got something good with Burks. Don't screw it up. 1st and 10 now from their own 39. They'll give to Henry, and he will leap forward for 6-yard gain. Clock will continue to go. Bengals hyping themselves up for not getting a Derrick Henry touchdown run on them. And Bengals just saw that coming. Absolutely no problem. Packed the box. Were able to fill the gaps and not allow a single yard for Henry on that play. No matter what direction they went in. Ishii, if you need some time to compose yourself, I understand. Do what you got to do. Meanwhile, we'll watch 3rd and 4. They tease extra pressure from a corner blitz and only rush 3. And Tannehill will run for the first down. Gets tackled at the line, and they're going to mark him about a yard, half a foot short. Wait, no, they have changed their mind. Bengals sideline is screaming about the spot of the ball. They think he should be further back. Finally, a pass to Henry. He is able to grind his way for a couple extra yards to make it 9. And finally, a Titans scoring drive that isn't aided by a whole bunch of penalties. Good reception by Henry. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1. 9:40 to go in this game. '85 in motion, and it does nothing to distract. They saw that run coming, and it's a loss of a yard. 3rd and 2. Oh, and the Falcons have gotten to the Washington 19 2-minute warning. Cleveland's still trying to claw their way up the field. So is Jacksonville. But the Broncos have made it into Carolina territory with 8 minutes to go in the 4th there. Just as I pay attention again, my signal dies. I see Tannehill take the snap and will dump it off to 85, who found some space underneath and will get inside the 25. Damn. It's not pretty, but it's getting the job done. I have said for years, because of how infrequently I would be able to make shots in basketball, that I had no shame in using the backboard. I'd rather it be ugly. I'd rather go in and be ugly than be very pretty and miss. And a fantastic tackle once again by Hilton to stop Derrick Henry in the backfield. Loss of 1. Hilton has been a monster getting into behind the line and just disrupting so many plays today for the Titans. Officially no gain, 2nd and 10. They fake the pitch to Henry. But Henry just goes out into space and doesn't know what's going on, and so Sample is able to blow up that play. Okay. There is a flag. Looks like Bengals coach wants to confirm something. Penalty is declined. Result of the play is 3rd down. Okay. Who knows what's happening at that point? Welcome back, Leif. Wolf to yourself. I think the Duck might be having a hard time after what happened to Oregon yesterday. It's hiding behind a crate. And as the 3rd and 15, they get 10 of that back. Get up to the 20-yard line, but they are still 5 short of the 1st down. This would seem like the ideal time to go for it, but I think Tennessee, they're going to take the field goal and trust their defense to stop the Bengals so that they can the first part of that plan works. They get the 3-point field goal. Clock will get down to 6:07. And now it's going to be all upon the Titans defense. They've said it's going to be rooting for USC because if they win, Washington is most likely in the Rose Bowl. Oh, yeah. And that game, USC versus Utah, is this Friday, right? I think my schedule just got a little bit clearer for this upcoming week. Nice. All right, so now the Titans are only down by 4. We have a delay in the reporting of the Panthers and Broncos score, but The Texans now have half of the Dolphins' score, 30-15, 8:10 to go in the fourth. The Dolphins have the ball. First and goal at the Washington 2 for the Falcons. 1:10 to go in the fourth in that game. For all I know, they could be switching at any point to that game because of how much of a slog this one is and how exciting this is for the Falcons and Commanders, which apparently is the game of the day. Second and goal at the 4. Oh, they lost yardage on that. Ooh, dear. We're still waiting for the Titans-Bengals game to get back. That's why I'm trying to... Holy crap, the Commanders got a pick in the end zone. Dang. Yeah, I think... Unless they really screw something up, I don't know the timeout situations, but I think that's going to do it. The Commanders are going to win. Oh, God. Between this saga... Coach Season 5 and the North Saga, things are about to get very interesting. You're kidding me, Tim. So, who owns the Red Sox right now? Okay, 2nd and 2 for the Bengals, by the way. If it's not the... So who is looking to buy them? All right. Cincinnati looking to put this away. And they cannot stop Pirine. That is a first down. Clock will continue to go. Fenway Sports Group. Damn. That... You know what? I think I can live with that. You know what? If the Fenway Sports Group buys the Washington franchise, then officially, John Henry, Mario Lemieux, and LeBron James. Well, damn. You know, if they can pull that off, then all of the animosity I had toward you guys for the years upon years of Brady this and Brady that, that'll be out the window. I won't care anymore. Because if a New England area team can take Washington away from Daniel Snyder, that would be fantastic. Meanwhile, Pirine gets into Titans territory with a fantastic run, eventually ends out of bounds. Clock stops at 3:49. Ooh. Luke connecting dots. Apparently John Henry wants to sell the Liverpool soccer team. They bought the Penguins last year. So they're just going to have like one franchise in every major sport. And there goes the signal again, right as that running play happens, but it didn't look like it amounted to much. $839 million. That's not bad, I think, for a hockey franchise. Am I wrong? I don't know the values of hockey franchises, but considering hockey's popularity and the history that the Penguins have, that seems fair. That's why the Penguins and Bruins are playing at Fenway for the Winter Classic. I see. That makes sense. And it's 1-1 going into stoppage time between Germany and Spain. Wait, was that a catch as well? That I barely saw through the flickerings of a static signal, probably being disturbed by a light shower of rain that's happening. So it must have been Higgins. Higgins doing the good work left in 6 minutes of stoppage time in Germany-Spain. I'm going to assume the clock is stopped as well. Damn. That is some nice little pop to Joe Burrow, but he had plenty of time to get that pass off. T. Higgins getting all the congratulatory towels. Somewhere in there, the Titans took another timeout, and they are now down to the 12. Browns are at the Tampa 12 meanwhile, and don't just get it over with. Browns, rip off the Band-Aid. Don't hurt me like this anymore. 40 seconds left. Touchdown, Browns. Oh, God. They're going to go for the 2 points, aren't they? Oh, God. They're going to go for the 2 points because they don't want to face Brady in overtime. Well, meanwhile, here, where you got 2nd and 7, there'll be a pitch to Pirine, but there was a lot of blue shirts there to meet him, and he'll be brought down behind the line at about the 13. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in this game. Extra point is good. Tie game. They're really going to do it. They're really going to try overtime, Brady. Well, it was nice knowing you, Browns. Oh, yeah, no, I'm sure he's okay, John. Yeah. But it was a good catch. And it's official. Call it in the Jets-Bears, 31-10. New York defeats Chicago, and the Commanders hold on with that pick to seal the game 19-13, defeating the Atlanta Falcons. And yeah, looks like the Ravens are about to take control of their game at the start of their fourth quarter. Have fun finding other places to puke on, Angie. Yeah, it's 32 seconds. Yeah. From his own 25. Oh, let the magic and BS begin. And it's a gain of 1 on a screen. Tim informs me. Oh, meanwhile, the Broncos have gotten a touchdown. 3:19 to go. There. They should be proud of themselves. Alright, our game is officially back. Oh, right, I don't have sound, so fuck it. And that run by Burrow was stopped very quickly by Simmons, number 98. They're hoping to limit the damage to a field goal so that they can do a quick drilled touchdown. Now they're up to the 50. Ooh, 8 seconds left. Browns timeout. I'm assuming that I don't think they're going to have enough time to run a play and spike the ball in field goal position, so I would say this is a hero ball time from Brady. And with that long kick, not sure how exactly long it was, but it looked like a decent chunk, at least 40 yards. Cincinnati puts the lead back to 23-16, but there is a flag. Tampa has 2 timeouts left. And there's a personal foul on Tennessee. And Vrabel just looks confused. Browns drop a pick with 2 seconds left. I missed what this... I'm looking. Where is this? It must have been in one of the parts of Signal that didn't make it through. Oh, no. Now there was words being exchanged at the line. The referees are coming in. Browns and Patriots are going to OT. They took the yardage, and now instead it's going to be 2nd and goal. Oh. Oh, this is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. They're just kneeling. They're just kneeling the game away. Damn. Patriots South. Just as I refer to Wrigley Field as Naperville East. And Spain happened to Germany, but also not necessarily the best. That's the definition of a tie, I suppose. Meanwhile, Baltimore has taken a 19-10 lead on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the Cincinnati Bengals get a win in Tennessee. 20-16 over the Titans. Whew. Damn. Wow. I'm not sure if it was a good game, but it was an exhausting game. But I feel good. But I'm exhausted, but I feel good after watching it. I don't know, y'all draw your own conclusions on that one. Yeah, game was weird. Yeah. I gotta get going, Will and Tim and everybody. I got some stuff to do around the house. It's very important that I take care of. So, once again, thank you for being here for this stream of another stupid sports show here on 106.9 Click FM. I've been your host, Jim B. I'll take care of yourselves today, and good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.